I wear two bracelets. One that says, "What would Jesus do?" and the other says, "What would Glen Powell do?" And that's why I am so damn happy he's my first guest. He returns with an all-new season of Chad Power, September 3rd on Hulu. Please welcome the extremely talented and obviously handsome Glen Powell. Dude, every time I see you, get more handsome.
I feel the same way about you, man. I'm about to get a face tat.
Dude, let's go! Yo, speaking of the last time we seen each other, you're working on a country music movie called The Comeback King.
Yes, sir.
Which he let me play a small part in, y'all. How cool is that?
I gotta say, it's a movie directed by Judd Apatow. Jelly crushes it. It's the first time I've ever sang on screen. And it's in front of Jelly, Miranda Lambert, and Brad Paisley. It's the most terrifying experience of my entire life, but the movie is fantastic, and you crush it.
The best part was thank y'all. We knew he was going to sing, so me and Miranda and Brad were kind of leaning back and fumbling through some lyrics because we didn't want to, we didn't know what you had. And then this dude started belting, y'all. It's like he's been singing his whole life. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Where did you get that voice from? Have you been singing your whole life, or was it something you did for the movie? Are you just that good you learned to be a singer in a few months for a movie?
You know, I gotta give two people credit. I got a voice coach named Eric Vitro who is fantastic. He was incredible. And then my mom. I grew up singing with my mom in nursing homes, and my little sister writes a lot of music on the movie and really walked me through the whole process. So I owe so much to her. But it was an incredible experience, but very terrifying, as you can probably imagine.
Oh, dude, it was so good. Though.
You know, one thing is when Jelly did join the cast, I wrote it with Judd Apatow, and I'm a little nervous about writing for Jelly, and I was like, hey, I sent him a voice note. I got his number. I said, hey, what are sort of the limits of what I can write for you and what I can't? And I'm just going to read you a little bit of the transcript about what Jelly came back with. He said, hey, Glen, what's up, baby? Thanks for the message, dog. I love you. I love Judd. Thanks for the opportunity. Let me tell you something about myself. Y'all should know that. I hope you already know. But I don't give a much about anything. Like, whatever the wildest thing y'all can make happen for me, no limitations. If I eat the entire sandwich, just like a complete maniac. Anyway, high excited. Love you, man. Hurt a lot.
Straight from the heart.
Jelly.
And the best part of that was he said he was going to write something for us, which was a lie. I showed up and said, what are we doing? He said, well, we'll just figure it out. Like, we were improvised. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Y'all literally were making scenes up on the spot.
It was so funny is you spend all this time writing a movie, and then you get to the set, and it's like a Judd Apatow set. You just throw it all out. Yeah. Anyway, but you guys crushed it. I mean, I gotta say, I've seen the cut of this movie. It is so freaking funny, and you are, as you probably already know, just a natural talent, natural actor. It's awesome. It's so funny.
I will say, and I want people at home to know that as a country music artist and a kid that grew up in Nashville, Tennessee, we've had a lot of people try to make movies about us, and we feel like they've always been disrespectful to our culture. But you went out of your way to make the city feel involved. You had more country music artists show up for your movie than the Country Music Association Awards had last year. It was unbelievable. Tell me about some of your time in Nashville getting ready for the movie.
You know, one of the things I just wanted to do is, obviously, I've been a fan of country music my whole life, and I wanted to make sure that we did this right. We made it not about country music. We wanted to make it with country music. And one of the things I did as we were writing, I was like, oh, I want to get the full experience of writing with Nashville. So I wrote with Hardy. During the day.
Did y'all write or did y'all go out drinking?
No. First we wrote, then we drank.
Okay.
And so we wrote this great song. I was really excited about it. And then he's like, hey man, we should go out and really hit the town. So Dan and Shay are two buddies of mine. We went out with them as well. And then all of a sudden, one bar turned into 12.
Oh, you went honky-tonky.
12 bars, and we ended up at your bar.
Let's go.
I don't know if you know this about Nashville. Every major country artist has a bar. Jelly Roll has a bar. We ended up playing beer pong there, I think, at 3 in the morning.
Let's go. You strike me as a great beer pong player. How'd you fare?
I'm not bad, man. I'm a pretty good.
Hardy's pretty good, too.
Hardy smoked me, I'll be honest with you. Yeah.
But Hardy's an absolute rager. Yeah. Do you recall the first time you ever played beer pong?
First time I ever played beer pong, Wow, that's a good question. Do you remember yours?
Well, I went to prison instead of college, so I missed I missed the entire beer pong era.
You know, I missed out on the whole prison beer pong experience, but that one's not on my bucket list. I'll be honest with you. Yeah.
Well, if you ever make a prison movie, I'll help with that as well. I think we're all excited to talk about it, dude. Chad Powers is back for a second season.
Thank you.
Now, this show was inspired by a bit from Eli Manning, right?
Yeah, so Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, Eli went undercover as this guy named Chad Powers and went and tried out for the Penn State football team. And it is a very funny bit, but Eli really commits to the bit. And I remember my friend Michael Waldron and I, when we heard that the rights were available, we were like, you know what? There's actually something kind of heartfelt and kind of interesting there, sort of something in the vein of Mrs. Doubtfire or Tootsie to play there. And the more that we talked about it, the more it became this really nuanced, exciting thing. And we created the show called Chad Powers, and the first season just went gangbusters, and it's been so exciting. But the second season, when I tell you we have stepped up the game, it is so exciting what we've done. It's a show that you can watch with your friends, you can watch with your family. It's full of heart, it's comedy, it's drama, it's thrilling, it's all the things. So I'm really, really proud of it. I hope you guys watch it this season.
I love the consistent threads with you that you do a country music movie and you pretty much move to Nashville, bring every country music artist you've ever liked or known on the movie, and then you do Chad Powers, and you go do it with two of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. You don't half-ass do anything, do you?
No, you know what? I mean, it's honestly, I think at this point in my career, I'm really realizing that I'm just trying to occupy worlds that I just want to live in. I love country music. Now I'm friends with Jelly Roll. How cool is that? I'm friends with Eli and Peyton. How great is that?
Now, where did y'all shoot this season of Chad Powers?
We shot it in Atlanta. Which is where we shot the first season. I actually stayed at Josh Brolin's house.
No way.
This season, Josh and I are friends, and I asked Josh, he has this great house there that he wasn't in at the time. I asked if I could stay there, which is, amazing. Josh has a very, specific type of art that he hangs in his house. He loves nudes.
I do too. I don't know about hang them all over.
We don't
my
have
house.
to follow up on this
Okay,
conversation. But he loves these nude sketches. And so my family came to visit, and it was the first thing that they realized. They were like, wow, Josh really loves nudes. And I was like, yeah. It's tasteful. It's tasteful. And so I had a bunch of the crew over for the Super Bowl. And one of the grips was, he was talking. He's like, hey, man, this is great, man. I love the art. And I was like, yeah, the art's great, isn't it? And he goes, what is this picture of? And I said, oh, that's Josh Brolin. I guess it's on set. And he goes, oh, what's this? I said, that's Josh Brolin's wife. And he goes, why do you have a picture of Josh Brolin? And I said, wait, what? I said, no, this is Josh Brolin's house. He's like, oh, thank God. He's like, I was looking at these pictures and I was like, I should warn Josh Brolin about this guy.
I want to hear more about it right after we get back from this break, everybody. More with Glen Powell.
Got some inspiration.
I left my wallet in the pet relief area. So I gotta go run and grab that.
Why were you in the pet relief area?
I was washing my feet. So I'm gonna be BRB. I'm gonna be BRB.
Almost had a full extended interaction without some bizarre.
That is Glen Powell in season 2 of Chad Powers.
Yeah.
I gotta know, what was it like to be unattractive for the first time in your life?
I gotta say, I love this show. I love being Chad. It's funny. It's everybody keeps asking me if I actually go out in public as
I was gonna
Chad.
ask, have you ever really went out as Chad Powers?
There was this one time we were actually shooting at this theater in Atlanta, and next door was this coffee shop, and they were like, I just went and grabbed coffee, and I was waiting for my coffee, and this girl was next to me waiting for her coffee, and she goes, she kind of looked at me, she's like, oh, hey, what's your name? And I kind of just like kind of paused, and I was like, I'm Chad. And she's like, oh, nice to meet you, Chad. She's like, are you from out of town? And I was like, yeah, I'm just here working. And
Hold on, was she hitting on you?
and all of a sudden, she sits there. I'm like, she's like, so what do you do? I was like, I kind of work for this football program. But I was like, kind of just like, and then she goes, I'd love to show you around sometime. And I was like, I'm busy. I gotta go. So it was the first time I like really judged her for hitting on Chad so hard. I thought about how she was raised and all the things, if that was her type. But I was honored. I was honored.
Think about that. Even not hot, women still hit on Glen Powell. You know what sucks? Women wouldn't hit on me if I dressed up as Glen Powell. I tell you what, I imagine you going out and getting hit on looking like this right here.
God damn, man. Wow,
How do I look, Guillermo?
you are a looker, my friend. You are a looker. Look at this guy. I feel very turned on right now.
Glen, one of the things I love about you as a human is that you really keep your family close.
Yes, sir.
Your sister was involved in the movie, as you said, and I don't want to put you on blast, but your mom and dad are backstage right now.
Yes, sir.
Have y'all always had a tight unit like that?
Always been a tight unit. You know, I love my family more than anything. It's the thing that makes me me more than anything. And you know, look, this has been a wild roller coaster. This whole thing, and your family's what keeps you you and reminds you. It's kind of anchors you in all the insanity. And I think I have the only family that flies out for press that I've ever. I come out to promote a show. My parents are like, "Hey, do you have a hotel room?" I'm like, "I got a hotel room if you want. You know, come and hang out." And they're the best. And I will say that I'm really proud of my little sister on this movie. You know, on The Comeback King. She wrote some incredible music. To make music with your family, to do this journey with your family, there's no greater privilege or honor. And it's
now, do they have a heart for country music as well? Did she have a heart for country music, or just all sorts of music?
Like
Did she
literally,
fall into it, or?
That's been my favorite part of that journey. Is I remember like road trips, you know, singing Shania Twain and Tim McGraw. You know, it's like with my I've never been a karaoke person. I'm like kind of terrified of karaoke. It's like the weirdest part about playing a country music singer is that I wouldn't even get up in front of anybody. Like my little sister would sell Girl Scout cookies. And I was a big fan of Elvis back in the day, so I would sing Elvis behind a honeysuckle bush because I was too nervous. Like, for every Girl Scout cookie sale, they would get an Elvis song, but I was so scared, so I'd go behind a honeysuckle bush. So somebody who just bought Girl Scout cookies would have to hold their box of cookies and get an Elvis song with some little boy behind a honeysuckle bush. It's a very odd experience for everybody.
What was your go-to Elvis song?
Oh, man, probably Hound Dog.
Really?
Yeah.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Yeah.
Crying all the time.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Crying all the time.
There we go. What?
You ain't never.
Wait, somebody give me a honeysuckle bush. I can't do this.
Well, we're excited about Chad Powers coming back on Hulu September 3rd. I can't say, I want to say it on TV, man. I think what you're doing with The Comeback King is going to be unbelievable. I think it's going to be great for country music, and I'm just honored you involved the city of Nashville and that you involved our community. I love you like a brother, Glen. You've been so good to me. I'm so glad to have you be my first guest while I'm trying to play host for the night.
Oh, dude, you're killing it, man. I love you, brother.
I love you, man.
Thank you.
Glen Powell, everybody. Glen Powell. I'll be right back with my other buddy, Jay Shetty. Y'all stay tuned.